Fair enough. 10.
Wow! The creature, severely wounded, is incapable of evading your attack. It feebly holds up its rod in an attempt to defend itself, but your mighty blade casts through it and the beast behind it. You have won.
So now can we kick it into the sea?
The moment you deal with Siak the coup de grace, it collapses to the deck and crumbles like ancient parchment. An inhuman cry rises from the skeletal horde that is grouped on the quay. They come chanting down the gangplank towards you, as if hungry for vengeance. You strike the plank a mighty blow, splitting the timber cleanly in two. Both sections collapse, dumping the onrushing skeletons unceremoniously into the harbor's freezing water.
That almost makes up for the whole, and I hate to be the one to say it, cold-cocking contest between this creature and us.
Do you wish to examine the Siak's remains, or just keep far away from it?
Let's try and search it. I mean, we have a holy weapon. We should be somewhat protected.
Okay.
Amongst the dusty, foul-smelling remains of a Siak, you find a small green gemstone on a platinum chain. You can keep this green gem as a special item if you wish.
Yeah, I think we should. Hold on.
Does anyone else agree in keeping the gem?
Yeah, sure, let's keep it.
Okay, you now have a green gem as a special item. Lanza and his men reach the quayside, having fought their way stoically through the ranks of the Ixion undead. The captain, his face streaked with sweat, shouts excitedly and waves his sword. The tide of the battle appears to have turned, and he seems elated by his hard-won victory. But then you realize that he's not cheering. He's shouting a warning. From the prow of the enemy ship comes a hissing cloud of fire-tipped arrows. You dive for cover and escape being hit, but many of the burning shafts pierce the iceboat's decking and start firing the sails. The flames spread with unnatural speed, and you're quickly engulfed by flames. Do you wish to escape from the burning ship by jumping into the harbor? Or do you wish to reach the quayside by swinging from the rigging?
I think we should swing
Swing
because...
from the rigging.
Yeah, because right now, if I'm not mistaken by equipment,
Yarr!
we are wearing iron armor or steel armor, or at least a chainmail, and the water is cold, so we will probably risk drowning.
Plus, there's several on deck down there that we just threw in. So,
Yeah,
think
I'd
they
say
can
swing from the
swim?
rigging.
What?
No, but they might be able to reach us from the bottom.
Or maybe they can float. I mean, it's not like they have a whole lot of mass.
They all float.
So we just have a bunch of bones floating about on the water. Let's jump over it.
Yeah, it's all really weird.
Okay, I say we swing over and see if we can, well, solve
You
it.
climb the rigging rapidly until you reach the middle section of the mainmast. Here you cut free a guide rope and use it to swing clear of the burning ship. Your kite skills enable you to see through the billowing clouds of smoke, and as your swing begins to lose momentum, you get ready to release your grip and make your jump to the quayside, a distance of more than 50 feet. Roll your die and add 4 for having Grand Hunt Mastery and being a badass.
10.
Wow.
You arc through the smoke and flame towards the harbor wall and land on the quayside with a jolt that leaves you breathless. Fortunately, your agility and kite skills save you from injury, and you quickly regain your composure. Minutes later, you are joined by Captain Lanza and his men, all of whom are clearly amazed that you are still alive. We have this enemy beaten, yells Lanza. We've slain more than half of their numbers, and the rest have their backs to the sea. Will you help us finish the job, Grandmaster? Gladly, you reply. Fakar and Ishir will dispatch them all to meet their unholy maker.
Yeah, I'm just saying about that jump. Eat your heart out, Jack Sparrow. Sorry, no offense, but that was one heck of a jump.
Lanza orders his men to arm themselves with war hammers from a nearby hut. Normally my men use these to break up harbor ice in the dead of winter, he says, as together you help to distribute the heavy two-handed hammers among the garrison. But now they can be put to good use smashing up the bones of our foes. Freshly equipped and fired by the taste of victory, Lanza and his men set about hammering the remnant of the attacking enemy. They drive them all the way back to the ship, literally shattering all who dare stand in their way. Within the hour, the outpost is secured. The enemy have been destroyed. You survey the aftermath of the battle with mixed emotions. You feel elated having helped Lanza to win, but the iceboat, which was to have conveyed you to Ixtia, is now a burnt wreck lying at the bottom of the harbor. All that can be seen of it is a few feet of its mainmast protruding at an angle above the surface of the sea. As you stare at this blackened masthead, you are joined by Captain Prague. And now we have a picture of the remains of the ice boat and part of a face. I will assume this guy's just really close to you right now for some reason.
What? Let me have a look.
Well, it's not Prague because he has a mustache. Maybe that's Lancer.
Probably.
Oh well, it's just a face, and yeah, sadly the boat.
Yeah. What in Ishia's name can we do, Grandmaster? He says, staring dejectedly at the icy water, which is swirling in eddies around the submerged wreck. That iceboat was the only vessel capable of transporting you to Ishia. Never fear, Prague, you reply confidently. I just had an idea that could be the answer to our problem. There's the answer, you say, pointing to the Ixian ship. But, stammers Prague, clearly taken back by the suggestion. I grant you, it is a strange craft, you say, but it looks well suited for passage through icy waters. It served the enemy's purpose well enough. I said it's time we put it to better use. Prague gives a weak smile and folds hesitantly in your wake as you leap aboard the deck of the Ixian ship. First, we best make sure it's empty, you say, as you unsheath your weapon. Very well, replies Prague. Which end do you wish to search, Grandmaster? The bow or the stern?
That is a question, but I would say the stern.
Can I say the bow?
Warlord, you're a tiebreaker.
Okay, let me get out a coin.
I have one.
Okay, heads, bow, tails. No, I'll do it. It's my choice, damn it. Heads, bow, tails, stern. Heads, so bow.
You advance cautiously along the ice-slick decking towards the high curving prow of this alien vessel. Strange and intricate carvings decorate every inch of its cold black timbers, and runic symbols embellish the metal plates which sheathe the hull forward of the mainmast. Calling upon your keen senses, you determine that this vessel was not constructed by the unhuman creatures who crewed it, but that it is an ancient ship, built and crafted by a race of mariners who have long since disappeared into the mist of time. Close examination of the timber revealed it to be more than 11,000 years old.
Wow.
An open hatch at the bow leads down into a gloomy hold, where you discover a tangle of rotten rags and rusty weapons. Among this debris you find a stone bowl, a crystal tiara, and a coil of oiled rope. You can keep any of these items if you wish to.
A special
Nice.
item, so I know a backpack.
What?
Well, it makes a difference.
I say we take the crystal tiara.
Yeah.
Then what do you leave? I remember you saying you had a full inventory.
Yeah, but are these not special items?
Nope, these are backpack items.
Okay, then let us be a little more careful in our consideration. Let me see, is there something... Well, we can drop the ball of string, and then we can take one of these items so we actually have something, because according to what I have right now, with that potion of Lemsbury selected, we actually have all the items we can bear. So we need to drop an item to get an item.
You two decide.
Well, the bottle of wine haven't really been doing anything, so we can drop that if anybody.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Then Rana can get to say pretty princess, but with no wine.
I like crystals. That's the only reason I want the tiara.
What? Roberto just want all that money. Yeah, I know, but he's traded it all for bling. Bling? What's Murdoch need bling for? For representing.
Ugh,
Hey, is a diamond a form of crystal?
I think it is.
Possible? I'm not entirely sure.
And now it sounds like someone is off for doing some research, but yeah.
Okay, so do you wish the two other items?
That will mean that we have to drop more of well,
Well, yeah, but Do you want to do that? That's the question.
Hmm.
There's
Well,
a
we
stone bowl and a coil of oiled rope.
Hmm. What would you guys say?
Oh no.
Dun 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 dun.
Where's that from?
Dun dun dun.
I think it's from Cobra's collection of I Hate Silence.
Actually, it's from. Actually, I can't remember where it is from exactly. It's from some sort of game show.
Oh wait, you mean that dun 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 something
Yes.
like that?
Can you remember where it is from?
Nope.
Nah, not really.
Hmm.
But I just know that I've heard it before.
Yeah. In any case, have you made a decision?
No.
There's either a stone ball or a coil of oiled ropes.
Well, I see no reason why our rope has to be well oiled.
Nah, so what about the stone bowl?
To avoid chafing?
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh god. You don't
What?
get it, do you, dude?
No, I do not exactly get it. But I get the feeling I should be grateful I don't.
Mhm.
Jeez. But okay, if I can put another vote, I would say the stone bowl. Bowl, I mean. Is there anything specific about it? Has it any inscriptions or something like that?
No, it's just a stone bowl. I guess you could pour cornflakes in it or something.
You know what? I'm just confused about the use of these. At least the crystal tiara looks pretty, but compared to those
Let's just
two,
leave it and move on, okay?
all right. So we leave and move on.
You're about to venture deeper into the hold when suddenly you hear Prague's voice. He's calling for you to come to the stern. You climb out of the forward hold and hurry along the deck to a flight of steps which ascend to the raised stern. A wheelhouse stands in the center of the stern deck, inside of which you find Prague examining a large glassy sphere mounted upon an ornate base of glittering black
oh, yeah,
stone.
that thing.
A low hum and a faint greenish glow radiates from the sphere, which in turn is connected by silver tubes and strands of braided metal to the wheel which steers the craft. "What do you make of this, Grandmaster?" says Prague, inviting you to take a closer look. You inspect the device and determine them to be the propulsion and steering mechanism. After a careful appraisal of the controls, you determine that you could easily sail the vessel. "Well, Grandmaster," he says, staring bemusedly at the strange workings of the ship, "this is a rum craft, and no mistake. Are you sure it can carry you to Ixia?" "Yes, I am sure," you reply. "In fact, I'm certain that it will be safer to sail the Tosas in this ship than to attempt a crossing in any ice boat bearing Valentian flag." Prague looks out of the wheelhouse window and the sunken remains of the iceboat and says, "I hope you're right, Grandmaster. I sincerely hope you're right." You
And
leave,
now we just need the dun 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 music.
you leave the Ixian ship and go in search of Captain Lanza. You find him with
Well,
his men.
I think the wow music is more befitting here, actually. They really have such trust in us. I mean, how many times have we saved their asses at this point?
14, 15 times?
Something like that, yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
just
it
taking
is.
the big things. You find
I
him
think
with...
we should take the small things too.
Well, then I cannot count how many times we saved somebody's ass. And the
And
rest
all
of them, of
because-
course.
And all because Nor is a restless bastard that always have to conjure up some evil scheme.
Yep.
Go to sleep, Lord of Darkness.
You f-
Oh,
Well, he should get early to sleep. He has to be up again at 7 o'clock.
You find him with his men by the watchtower. They are building a bonfire out of rags and broken bones. A toothless sergeant empties a gallon of scark oil onto the heap, and a burning torch sets the whole thing ablaze. You stride over to Lance and slap him hardly on the back. "Well fought, Captain. You and your men have brought honor to Lentia this day." Captain Lance greets your coming with a somber face. "Nice, I am," he says sadly. "'Tis the enemy who won. The iceboat is sunk and we cannot sail to Ixia." "We can use the enemy ship, Captain," you reply. "It is perfect for the task. All I need of you are some provisions and a crew." Lence's face brightens. He orders his men to prepare the Ixian ship, and within the hour you are ready to set sail. May the gods watch over you, Grand Master, says Prague as you bid him and Lancer farewell. Do not fear, you reply, I shall return soon. Rover Givenir.